Hello everyone, this is Mohammad Rafi Ansari and you are watching Triple M Tech. Welcome to my YouTube channel Triple M Tech for Python programming. Let me just share my screen. Today's topic is sorting. Okay, how to sort a list or a string in just 4 lines of code. Okay, so it's a very useful topic. Before to start, if you have not watched my channel and the the contents which I have created uh, already, okay, please watch it on my YouTube channel Triple Amtech. And this is my YouTube channel. Okay, I have posted plenty of videos, okay, related to Python programming, and they are very very useful concept, and I have tried to explain it in the simplest manner from the perspective, like if you are a beginner you can learn it easily, and from expert also I'm posting the videos, okay, so that the advanced concept they can use in your day-to-day programming. Okay, I have covered a lot of videos about the classes, inheritance, okay, subclasses, okay, static method, instance method, class method, etc. Okay, also the comprehension, complex data, file handling, how to create the directory, etc., etc. I have created plenty of videos, okay, so those videos are very useful. If you have not watched those, then please do watch them, and please do share the videos if you like them, okay, with the others as well. Okay, because the only thing, the way you can support me is to like and subscribe and to watch the contents, okay, because it takes a lot of effort to create the contents. So I request you guys to watch my channel, okay, uh, and do support me. So today's topic is uh, how to sort a list or a string, okay, in just 4 lines of code. Okay, so we have to write only 4 lines of code and our job is done. So how can we do that? Okay, the simplest sorting method. So let me just uh, go to PyCharm editor. Let me just remove all these things. Okay, I will remove everything. Okay, so let's suppose we have this list, okay, and we have to sort this list. So how can we do this? Okay, just in 4 lines of code. It's pretty easy, but we have to learn the concept first. So how can we do that? Okay, give me a moment. Control and think. Let me just comment this. Okay, so before to start on it, okay, let me just do open the Excel. Okay, let me just create one sheet here. Okay, and we'll take this list first. Okay, so it is our list 20, 9, 15 and 1, 15 and 1. Okay, so this is the list that we have to sort. Okay, so what we will do for sorting this in just 4 lines, okay, we will start a loop. Okay, the first loop, or we can say the outer loop. Okay, and that loop will start from the index 0 to length -1 up to this level. Okay, and if I copy the same list, let me just copy it, and then we'll give me a moment. Let me remove the color coding. Now the inner loop we will start from the second index to the length of the list. Okay, so in this way we have to start our loops. So what we have to do for this, okay, we can simply come here, okay, on the PyCharm editor. Let me just write the code for I in, okay. I'm taking the length of LST, okay, -1, okay, as I mentioned. Okay, so this is my first loop, so I'm starting from the index 0. So by default for loop start with index 0, okay, and where I'm going to this length, okay. The length of the index, you can understand it is index 0, 1, 2 and 3 and 4, okay. While the length is 1, okay, let me just drag it, fill the series, okay. So it is the length. This is the length, this is the index, okay. Now similarly you can understand, okay. Okay, so this is the index, this is the length, okay. So we have started our first loop, that is the outer loop, okay. This is, we can say, the outer loop, okay, and that we can say the inner loop, okay. Let me inner loop, okay. So you can see that we have started our outer loop from the index position 0 to length -1, and the inner loop from the index position 2 to length of the list, okay. Now what it will do, okay, I will compare only the uh, index position 1 with index position 2, okay. So from here I will start, comparing. I mean, uh, this loop is always compared for first iteration the index position 1, then index position 2, okay, something like that, okay. So how we can do that, okay, simply we will go, let me write the inner loop as well. For j in range length up to this length we have to go, and from where, so I plus 1, next position 2, we are starting, and then we will compare if LST I is greater than LST J, simple. Then we will swap it simply, LST I comma LST J equal to LST J comma LST I. This is just the 4 lines of code, so you can see this is just the 4 lines of code, okay. If I write it, okay, if I go simply here, print and write LST, let me just run it, okay. So you will get the idea, like if it is sorted or not. So you can see in just 4 lines of code the sorting is done. But how it is happening, let me just explain it, okay. So I told you that when index value is, so for the outer loop, okay, the index value is 0, so we are going to compare this 20 to in this index position 2. So for iteration, in a loop iteration 1, okay, this will check if 20 is greater than 2. So obviously it is 20 greater than 2, okay. So let me just add here, so the swapping will happen, so this will become 2 and this will become 20, and the rest of the string 9, 15, 1 as it is, okay. So we swapped here, okay. When the iteration 2, okay, for inner loop will start, what would happen, index position of I is always be right. So let me just go here, okay, and run it. So you will get the idea, okay, how it is happening. So you can see index position is I equal to 0 and j equal to 1. Index 0 and 1 is compared. Then what is the outcome? So you can see this will be the outcome. So the same I have written like 2, 29, 15, 1. Okay. After that, index position will become for j will become 2. Okay. While the index position of I will always be 0. So 2 will be compared with 9. Okay, so obviously 2 is not greater than 9, so the entire list will be same. 2, 29, 15. Okay, 1. So no swapping happened. Okay, let me just run this loop and see. So condition is failing, so obviously the list will be same. Okay, so now we are going for the next iteration. So j equal to 3, I position is I index is 0. So 2 will be compared with 15. Okay, so obviously for third iteration the list will be same. List will be same, no swiping. Okay, let me just take it out from here to here. So you can see for third iteration, if I go, obviously it is failing. So next it is going for the j value 4. Okay, so index position is 2. 2 will be I value is 0, so 2 will be compare. Okay, so obviously 2 is greater than 1, so they will be swapped. Okay, rest of the list will be same. This will become 1, this is 4, so it is swapped. So if I go here and run the iteration, so you can see the 1, 29, 15 and 2. Okay, so we got it right. Now we are going for the this is for index value was 0 and the value which we compared 20. Now we are going for the index position 1. Now after this, what is the final list? We have this list. Okay, so what is the index position of 1 is 20. Again we are going to compare the 20 starting. Okay, so now going for, and j loop will run from I value 1 plus 2 to 2 to 4. Okay, so 3 times it will run. Okay, so 3 iteration will happen, 1, 2 and 3 obviously. So what will be compared? 20 will be compared with 9. So 20 is greater than 9. Yes, 20 is greater than 9. So the swapping will happen. Okay, 15, 1, sorry, this is 2. So this is 2. So this swiping will happen. Swap. You can see, let me run it. Okay, 1, 9, 20, 15, 2. Yes, 1, 9, 20, 15, 2. Now we are going for the j iteration equal to 3. So when j iteration equal to 3, this index position we are checking. So 9 will be compared with 15. So obviously 9 is not greater than 15. Okay, so index position of I is 1 while the j index position is 3, so it is 15. Okay, so obviously, so no swiping will happen, so entire list will be same. And if I will run the loop, you will see like the condition is failed. Condition is failed. Now I'm going for the j equal to 4. So j equal to 4 means 2. and I position is 9. 9 is greater than 2. Yes, then the swapping will happen. So 2, 20, 15 and 9. So here it is swapped. Okay, so after second iteration of the inner loop completed successfully, we have got this list. Okay, so now the index position of outer loop will become 2. So after this final list, what is the value will be checked again? It will be 20, right? Again it is 20. Okay, so how many iteration for J loop will run? So obviously it is 2, index position 2 plus 1, 3 to 4. So twice 1 and 2. Okay, so index position 20 will be compared with 15, right, in next iteration, because index position is now uh, let me 1 to 20 15 9. Yeah, now after that if I will run, so index position of I equal to 2 and j equal to 3. Okay, so 20 and 15 will be compared. Okay, so obviously this is as it is. 20 is greater than 15. Yes, so swapping will happen. It is swapped for this iteration. Okay, let me just run it. So you can see 1 to 15 29, 1 to 15 29. Yes, now the index position is j equal to 4. So 15 will be, yeah, index position of I equal to 2. So I is 15. So 15 is greater than 9. Yes, so 1, 2, 9, 20 and 15. So this swapping will happen. Now let's run it. Say 1 to 9 2015, 1 to 9 2015. Now the index position of outer loop will become 3. Okay, again 3. What is the value for 3? It is again, since beginning it is the same value. Okay, which is getting compared. So it is 20. Okay, here also it is 20, here also it is 20. Okay, so 20, here also it was 20. Okay, so 20 will compare with 15. Okay, and how many iteration for inner loop will run? Obviously, so I value is 2, so j starting value will be 3 to 4, so only one iteration will run. Okay, so that, let me just write here. So one iteration will run. Okay, and what value will be compare for that iteration? 20 will be compared with 15. So obviously what would be the outcome? 1 2 9 and 15. Okay, so this will be swapped, and our final list will the way on this iteration. See 1 to 9 15 20. So list is sorted out in this way. Okay, so this is the simplest manner or simplest way of sorting a list in just 4 lines of code. Okay, so this is one of the easiest way. I mean, it is very easy to remember. Us like first loop, outer loop, we are starting from the index position 0 to list length -1. Okay, and the second loop we are starting from the index position 1 to length of the list. Okay, it is quite easy. And then we are comparing the first index position value is greater than the second position index value. Okay, and over that condition, on the basis of that condition, we are swapping the data. So it is quite easy. It is very simplest manner to sort the data. Okay, I won't go into other details. Okay, what it so obviously we let me just give you one idea. Like, it is very easy method, but it's not the best method also. Okay, there are many best method, I mean the quick sort, or there are many method, okay, which you can use for for large number of data. Okay, if you have the millions of data in a table, and if you want to sort that, okay, so definitely the there are the different sorting method, like the quick sort, okay, or bubble sort, or the merge sort, insert sort. There are many ways, but the quick sort is the best method, I think. Okay, so but this also one of the best method. I mean, if you don't have that much large data, but if you have 10,000 or 20,000 rows, okay, if you want to quickly sort them, you can go through this sorting mechanism. Okay, now if you want to sort the this is the way we can sort a list. But how if we want to sort a substring? Can we do it through the same approach? Yes, it is pretty easy. I mean, we can do it. Okay, so the concept is clear. I have explained very well. Okay, I hope you guys would understand uh, after it. Okay, and you can implement it in your day-to-day programming. Okay, so how can we sort a string? Let me just write a string. Okay, so this is my Rafi Ansari hey, Indian. Okay, so this is my list. Now let me just sort it. Okay, so on the same basis we want to sort it. It's quite easy. I mean, you can uh, convert this to a list. Okay, so I will use the list constructor. After that I will take the entire same code. Okay, again I will take L, I will take L. So it is the entire same code. Okay, if I will run it, okay, you will see the list is sorted out. Okay, let me just run it first. Okay, so you can see the list is sorted A D E F H I. Okay, so it is sorted. Okay, now let's suppose so I said like to sort a list, but it is a sort a substring, but it is a list. Okay, so how can we do that? Simply, so it is pretty easy. I mean, st equal to same list. Okay, so we can write dot join list. Okay, so now let me just print this st. Okay, so if I run it, so you can see the list is sorted out. Okay, so this is the way how can we sort a list or sort a string. Okay, and we can use in our programming. Okay, so hope you guys like this video. If you like, please share these contents with the others, and do like and subscribe and watch the channel contents, and give a thumbs up and share with the others. Okay, and do support me. I would also like to have the feedback from you guys, whether these contents are really helping, or if anything you want from me, then please uh, comment on my channel. Okay, I will try to answer your questions and queries. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.